Oh man, it sort of started by accident. It's not like I sat down and thought, "Hey, I want to start my own business." It just kind of happened. So it was the summer of 2016, and Eric, my son, was like one and a half, and at the time I had a business with his father. It was a gym. It was more of like a fitness martial arts studio, a small boutique kind of thing. But in April of that year, well, first in February of that year, I lost my brother, which crushed me, as anyone could imagine, who has experience, who has a sibling and could imagine that experience. Just like it's like having a piece of your soul just severed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the wound can heal, but that it never grows back. It's like an amputation of your soul. That's what it feels like to me. So I had that, and then that was February, and then in April, my then husband, Eric's father, left me. Um, and so I had I was in a really rough place emotionally, but also logistically. Like all of a sudden, I find myself a single mom. Uh, the business was, I mean, obviously, as you can imagine, when the founders are getting divorced, the business doesn't go so well. And so I had this business just, crumbling, and you can imagine the, financial after effects of that. Ended up fighting the bank to keep my home. It was difficult on a lot of levels, emotionally. It was draining, like what I had to do, what my schedule was like. Financially, it was really tough. Mentally, because it was a lot of figuring out how to put out different fires, like, oh crap, I'm facing this problem and there's no easy, no obvious solution, and I have to figure it out. And so I was drained on so many levels. And I'm really like when I think of fitness, for me, it's not like bikini season. I mean, that's like a nice bonus that comes with being fit, and I don't complain about that, but that's not the core motivation for me. It's really the health benefits and the mental benefits. Like I depend on those, I need those in order to stay sane and to handle everything I handle. And so here I was, the owner of a gym, and I had no time to work out. And I needed it more than ever. Like I needed the nutrition, I needed the health, I needed all of the practices that I had been developing over the years. I needed them more than ever, and I couldn't make it work. And for a long time, it just didn't work. And I had to deal with the consequences, which felt pretty horrible. And then at one point, it just occurred to me, like, you know what?